Happy Squeeze the Day Saturday. I'm so excited, guys. Y'all, I'm so excited. I got some things to say to you today. Happy Saturday, Sunday, whatever day you're looking at this. Um, I am so excited. It's more, I understand that you might not. Let me just compose myself here. Okay. So, happy Squeeze the Day Saturday. I had a hard time trying to figure out what I was going to title this because I didn't know if, like, YouTube and trying to title things so that you can find it and stuff, very difficult. I don't understand it. Looking into that. But for now, I just want the title that I think I'm going with, that I think is the title you're going to see, is Dating as a Single Mom. And I'm going to give tips on some of you maybe have no desire to date right now, nor do they feel like they have the time. Maybe you just didn't even think about it because you're so exhausted to think about dating or giving or doing towards any other human being in this world. That being said, this video is still for you, okay? Because this is something important that we all should be doing as single moms. Okay, so I was born in the 80s, and that matters because it allows you to kind of think back. I've been a single mom for over a decade, and so I've been able to test some things out and see what works, what doesn't work. Also sit back on the sideline, so to speak, and see what's important for me, for my child, for the way that I need my life to go so that I'm the happiest, right? That being said, with dating, there is no reason for you to date and be stuck with a horrible date every this and that. You're like, oh my goodness, where's all the good people to date? Where's the one? Where's the one? Girl, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Because this is the thing. How exciting are you? How what do you bring to the table, right? You're a woman, right? So I already know you got much to bring to the table. As far as fun goes, what are you bringing to yourself first? Because if you're not bringing it to yourself, then how are you going to give it to a relationship? And who wants to get with a woman who is, okay, yeah, she's responsible, she's got children, she does right by those children, they're fed for, accounted for, clothed, she knows how to run a household, great, but that's not is that what human beings are just looking for? No. We want fun. We want some excitement. We want some comfort knowing that the person we're getting with is never a dull moment, but those moments aren't never dull because she's exhausting or because she always has something to do. I'm talking about, what kind of life do you have? Now, as a single mom, I know about being poor. I know about not having a lot of money. Financially poor, because spiritually we were very rich. And as far as, knowing that I had to do for myself and do for my child and keep us active in our imaginations and figuring out what works good with us, I knew that was important, because if you don't have that, exhaustion is right behind it. We have to have some kind of activity that is allowing us to feel renewed, right? So today I'm going to share with you some of those things I've learned along the way that I liked, that really helped me along my journey, right? As a single mom, and really helped me just to go on dates with myself. I don't think people talk about that. So what's your perfect date? Growing up, when I did skating rink, stuff like that, I don't feel like the kids do that as much anymore, but it brings me to my next point. Skating is something that seems to be a huge thing right now, and with the pandemic, it's like people got back into it more, but that's something I always wanted. I always liked skating, but I went through thrift shops or saw them at like yard sales, like retro skates. I would get them. but I just I couldn't understand the culture. It wasn't in my town as readily as in some other towns, and I didn't have people in my circle who were into that thing, to kind of figure it out. So that leads me to single moms and time. We don't have a lot, right? So we have to figure out how to use our time so that we are renewing ourselves with excitement. The excitement we had as children. What were you excited about before boys came into the picture? These are things I beg of you to explore, because if you can explore that, then you can create your own dates. Like, you should have your dates. So me, I got roller skates, and I'm about to show you what those look like because I haven't seen them. It's my first time. I'm gonna open them up with you now. I'm excited. I'm so excited. These are like different things to go with the roller skates, like pads and stuff. I don't know if I wear them again. Born in the 80s, we don't really do safety equipment, but I probably would. I might. You gotta set an example, right? For moms now. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you some other things, some tips for you. Some things when you I want you to visualize the things that you would want to on a date, and then I want you to try to do those by yourself, because if you're not able to do that and have a good time by yourself, just imagine the time the other person's having. You should be able to ask yourself questions and things, right, on dates. Like, you should be able to do that. And I mean, I'm all full throttle, laughing at yourself, making jokes. Yes, people might think you crazy, but doubt it. They're just gonna think you're a fun woman who's having fun. And to be honest with you, that's also a great way to meet people. When you're having fun, when you're in your own zone, doing your own thing, that's when you want someone to meet you. Because if they meet you when you don't have your own hobbies and you don't have your own things to do, that's not a good start. For any relationship, you want them to have their own activities, you want to have yours, and then you want to be able to share some too. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, thank goodness. There's a story to these skates. I'm gonna have to make another video of this. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Sugar roller skates. So with this, what I wanted to say was that I got these from Roller Skate USA, not necessarily recommending them, but I am thankful that Bernard, thank you, that he was able to give me, help me with these, because I had a hard time. Months I've been waiting, months, because there was some miscommunication in Instagram. They said that I'd have them in 6 to 8 weeks, and he was like, no, you should have called, because that's not true. Those ones that you ordered are sold out. I can give you these now. And I'm like, please, whatever you have, because I need them now. Like, I need to be doing things I love, and I've always loved skates since I was a little girl. But those are when I got the Chicago skates, and they're like, you're gonna die. You everything trips you up on those things because they're so pitiful. But at the time, I didn't know. I'm just excited to be on roller skates, and I worked my behind off on those roller skates, even though not knowing that this is not how roller skates are supposed to feel. So I can't imagine what real roller skates going to be like, because these are real roller skates. Okay, so y'all, so happy about these. Lacing them up. I got some new laces. I got some other accessories I'm going to put on these, make them mine. But my point in showing you this is what lights you up? What gives you excitement, right? About being a human being on this earth. Okay, there are so many bad things that occur for us as single moms. We have hard times, and we really need to make sure that we are not building a life on hard times and things we just overcame. We work so hard, and so we need to learn how to play hard as well. I actually did some cognitive play therapy with my daughter when she was quite young, because I was suffering from PTSD, and that's a lot of depression, anxiety, all those trigger so much. And cognitive play therapy was a way that I could know how to play with her and things. Like, I literally have somebody in your ear talking to you while you play with your child, telling you what you can try. Oh, ask her this, talk about this, do this, to try to get to know her. It's so important for us to play. And to be able to be a single mom, you have an opportunity with you. You have an opportunity to be a child again. You should not be all business and no play. There should be a lot of play in there. Make time to play. The dating can wait until you find yourself happy and joyful in your play. How do you play? I crochet. I desire to knit. I sew. I embroider. I like quilts, but I haven't made one yet. But that's like one of the goals I have, live your life and live it in a way that you can be excited. Something that gives you glee. Something that you want to do so much that you will do whatever it takes to get to it. And let that not be a man. Let it be things that build you up, that light you up. So this says Squeeze the Day Saturday. Find something fun. I don't know. So find something that makes you think like you were when you were a child. Be immature. Find time to be immature, if we want to call it that. Find time to play. All that stress and weight on you, those things that are bothering you, something my therapist gave me, and I will tell you, when you want to rest but you can't because all those things are coming in your mind that are bothering you, that didn't get done, that need to get done, that happened to you even. You think about those things, you let them come into your mind, you breathe, you take 10 breaths and just think about those things and release it so that you can move on to the next, and to the next, to the next. Playtime. Single moms, find time to play. We have to change this narrative because we're going crazy, y'all. For good reason. All work and no play. And then you want to say you want to date? Date what? They be dating a workhorse. Are you playing? And if you are, share with us what you're doing. What's your hobby? What do you like to do? What lights you up? What gets you excited? One of my friends, I'm going to wrap it up here now, but one of my friends, she said, I want a hobby. I want a hobby. I wish I had hobbies like you. Come to find out, her hobby is researching. Like, she really is. Like, she gets lit up with that. Like, that excites her. The most random things, sometimes it's very helpful things, but remember, try to have hobbies. They tell you, try to have a hobby that makes money, try to have a hobby that provides such and such. But the only hobby I want you to worry about is the one that makes you have fun, the one that makes you light up like your kids. Take a lesson from them. When they light up over things, what are you lighting up over, right? I want you to light up. I want you to take care of yourself. And I want us to encourage each other to do that. So, squeeze the day. Squeeze the day. Find something that makes you light up because you deserve that. That's what you're here for on earth. Okay? So, just remember to take care of yourself. I'll talk to you later.